So what do you guys think of that front motor on the HAOQI Cheetah? That Bafang 750 watt. Alright guys, so we're just out on the HAOQI Cheetah. The HAOQI Cheetah. And guess what, boys? We've added a new upgrade to the Cheetah. A new upgrade. Can you see what it is? Can you guys see what's going on? You see what's new? That's right. We've got the front hub motor on the Cheetah for the dual motor mode. We got it going. I'm trying it out. I'm just using the 48 volt batteries that came on the bike right now. And I got a 22 amp controller in here. Kind of just a weak controller that we're trying out. So they're set up separately. So we got the phase runner running that rear motor, the stock one that came on the Cheetah. And then we got a controller up here in my little pouch that's running the front one. We got the double motors though. So when you go dual motors, it doesn't really increase your top speed. It just gives you more torque and acceleration, like hill climbing ability. So it's nice for riding on the streets. It's nice for going up hills. And then all-wheel drive is also nice for if you're in the sand or like in the snow in the winter. Gonna try it out a little bit. See how it's working. Oh, so I've got it on a separate throttle. I don't really like having both motors on the same throttle. I made a video about this before, about dual hub motors, but I like each of them to have a separate throttle so you can control them independently. And I understand not everybody might want to do that, but that's how I like having it. And then in general, I only use the front motor if I want to, as kind of like a speed booster. So like if you're riding with cars and stuff, you can just use the front hub motor to accelerate faster and keep up with traffic. And then it also helps for like traction, like and stuff like this. It does help to have, because sometimes you can get stuck in stuff where, like if you're just using the rear motor, it might be kind of like digging down into the sand, but then when you use both motors, it'll get you through it. So I live in Wisconsin, and in the winter there's like snow and stuff, and it's pretty sketchy to ride around. So the all-wheel drive can come in handy just for that traction when you're in like really sketchy stuff. And then like really loose sand is kind of similar. It can be a pretty crazy, pretty crazy deal. So I just took the front motor. Oh, wetness. I took the front motor, I took the whole front fork off of my dual hub bike, and then I just put it on the Cheetah. So we've got the 750 watt Bafang G60 front hub motor going now. It can be a pretty wild ride having the front hub motor on, especially on the fat tires, like the 26-inch fat tires. If you put if you got some knobby tires up there and you let a little bit, like I've got them at full PSI right now, so they're kind of spitting sand all over and stuff, but if you let a little bit of air out of your tires, like that front motor absolutely rips. Oh. We should test out the full suspension capabilities of the Cheetah, boys. Let's see here, because my other dual hub bike isn't full suspension. So what are we doing here? It's definitely more comfortable than the other dual hub bike. Oh, we're stuck on a branch. Whoa. I think my chain fell off. There we go. We got wax on there so my fingers aren't too dirty. Oh, I got sandy Crocs now. There's the smokestack, and there's that nauseating river crossing. You can see it over there, over yonder. Bubbies. See those clouds over there? It was cloudy all day. It was cold, and I rode the Cheetah to get a burrito, but that was it. But now they all cleared out, and the sun came out. And it's amazing. Is this thing dirty? Oh boy. It might be, bubbies. I don't know if I have a microfiber. Do you guys ever have that happen, or just it was a cloudy day all day, but then right at the end the sun comes out for a party? Let's keep trying out this front motor, bubbies. kind of interesting is it doesn't seem to, front motor doesn't seem to do burnouts like it did on my other bike. I don't know if that's just because the Cheetah's like frame is a little bit heavier, or if the weight is distributed a little bit more towards the front of the bike or something. I don't know. I mean, it's like the same wheel, the same motor, the same controller, the same fork from my other bike. I just popped it onto the Cheetah. I don't know. It might be the geometry of this bike. A little bit different. I don't know. I bet if I put the front motor on a phase runner, it would do burnout. Oh. It's getting through the sand pretty good though. It's the magic of the front motor. I gotta fix the dual hub bike. It's out of commission. The frame cracked. Oh. I haven't had some fat tire fun for a while. So you can get around on one motor okay, but then when you get into loose stuff, it tends to get squirrely with one motor and you can wash out. And then if you're completely stopped and you're just trying to get going and it's something like sand or snow where it's tricky to get going, like the front motor makes a huge difference just in like initially getting started and getting things moving. That's kind of the main thing about having a front motor and all-wheel drive, is you're less likely to get stuck. But you need some pretty extreme conditions to warrant needing a front motor. I've done a whole video about dual motors. There's advantages and disadvantages to it. It adds weight to the bike. most of the time you need a controller for each motor unless you have some kind of special controller. So with the front motor, the Cheetah is truly an all-terrain vehicle. All-terrain bicycle. Oh. It can be beneficial to have dual motors because it distributes the load between two motors, so it's easier on the motors, less strain on them. Each one is working less, kind of an easier time. But one thing I don't like about the front motor is it's super noisy on video. And also, as soon as you get up to speed, to me I would rather just use the rear one so I don't have to like hold down two throttles and stuff. I've done it where you have both motors hooked up to one throttle before, and I didn't really like that because sometimes you don't want the front motor going. Is that the is that the Grand Duchess? Which one is that? I don't know, boys. It's sailing though. So what do you guys think of that front motor on the HAOQI Cheetah? That Bafang 750 watt. Alright, bubbies, we're going back. Oh, GoPro's overheating at the beach. of sand in my Crocs. It's not a bad problem to have. See, this is the part where this is one motor, and then, oh, I have another one, and it's a lot better. If we were to go up a large hill, the front motor is also useful. Oh boy. Here's one motor. I'll even put it up on 1400 watts. There's one. Can't maintain 20. There's two of them. also put a bigger chain ring on the Cheetah so I can pedal at even higher speeds. The $1 brake pads are working admirably. This guy's gonna get run over. This chainring feels perfect for pedaling at 30. see how with 2 motors, even though the battery is getting pretty low, we're still going full speed up the hill. Because they can share the load and you have all that torque from both of them. Then once you get moving on flat ground, you don't need both of them as much. This thing's still going. Alright, well that was fun. I put a front motor on the HAOQI Cheetah. Thanks for watching, puppies. I'm going to keep messing around with it more. Stay tuned. See you soon. Peace out.